I'm old, so I've been around, seen a lot of great players over a long period of time. And I think a player that was great in his time is going to be great in all circumstances. Those people that are great players, they take over the game and they take over the sport for the period of time that they're in it. They take it over, and everyone knows who that player is. You can go watch the Chicago Bears play, and you'll remember that Dick Butkus was there. Dick made big things happen when he hit people. I mean, that's the one thing that he could do to change the game. It was just awesome. So you had to get him blocked because he's going to make a play from sideline to sideline. I played for the 49ers, and I was there 1 year ahead of Dick. I came in 1964. Dick came in 65. Interestingly enough, he really didn't take on the blocker. Dick would actually do everything that he could to avoid you. He may olay you like a bullfighter and then keep right on going. Dick didn't even care about you. He just wanted that ball carrier.
I want to just let them know that they've been hit. And when they get up, they don't have to look to see who was that hit them. It shouldn't be any puzzle. When they come to, they got to say, well, it must have been Butkus that got me.
By the time Dick had played maybe a year or two, he was pretty outspoken. He'd be talking during the game. He kind of played with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, if you were going to push him around, he was going to turn around and he was ready to be combative. I never examined his inner thoughts and didn't talk to him about those things, but if he could intimidate somebody, he was going to do that because he could.
Dick Butkus was much more than an intimidator. In just 9 seasons, he forced 47 turnovers, including a then NFL record 25 fumble recoveries. His career was cut short by a broken down knee, but not before Butkus had played every down of football he possibly could. He stood for something just as important as victory. He gave everything he had on every play.
In '69, I was traded to the Bears, and we won one game. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. We won one game, and he was named Defensive Player of the Year. It's really quite a remarkable accomplishment when you think about what a lousy team it was. Jim Dooley had just taken over for George Halas, and he was the team leader and all that. So Jim Dooley had a team meeting, and Butkus said, "Hey, Jim, let me talk." And so Jim Dooley, let him talk. It's Dick. So Dick says, "You know, we wouldn't have any problems here if you guys would get your head out of your ass and play like you're supposed to play." And that was the end of the meeting. Now, he could have walked out of the locker room and not said a word and still been great. And Dick didn't do that.
Don't lose it.
He was so passionate about his team.
Let's go. Come on now.
That was Dick.
One of the all-timers.
Yesterday, there was an angel watching over those Chicago Bears. There was somebody up there wearing that number 51 jersey. And watching all these highlights, because they're being posted everywhere, almost every single hit that he has would be a flag in today's NFL.
Yeah, it's a different sport.
He would get thrown out of the league.
Yeah.
He would kill people.
I mean, same thing as Deacon Jones. I mean, you know Deacon Jones is, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy who pretty much invented the term sack. You know what his move was to get past the offensive tackles? It's called the head slap. That's how he got to the quarterback. So, yeah, it's a different sport.
Oh, but boys.
His go-to move was this.
Yeah. But fellas, rest in peace to Dick Butkus. Absolute legend. Great family. Great guy in general. One of the biggest football guys ever to walk on this earth.
Yeah.
Just a football guy. And rest in peace, man. But how about those goddamn Chicago Bears, baby? Come on, Josh.
You got
Come on. Fire me up, baby.
So
Fire me up.
Here's the thing. My instincts tell me to tell you to not celebrate. It's one win, this and that. Nope. None of that applies. You've waited too long.
I've waited a year. Almost a year.
Every instinct I have to tell you that, like, just stop overreacting over one win, just out the window for a game like that.
No.
Especially because of how good you looked winning. It wasn't just, oh, you won a game where someone had to win. It was an ugly win. No, you guys played a good game. You really did.
We kicked their ass from start to finish.
Played a great game.
We kicked their ass. And here's the thing. Adam Schefter said it best at halftime. He's like, there is no way that this team on the field right now lost 14 games in a row. There is no way. Because that offense looked unstoppable.
2 weeks in a row now.
Also, Jordan Love has 8 passing touchdowns all season. Justin has 8 passing touchdowns in 5 days. Just had to throw that one out there. Justin has looked unreal.
He's had 2 games in his career. In his career, Justin Fields has had 4+ passing touchdowns twice in his career. This week and last week. He had his first ever 300-yard game last week. This week he had 280-something. He almost did it again.
All he had to do this year, well, just in general, is his biggest problem is he'd have one great game. He's never been able to string 2 together. He's never been able to have 2 in a row.
Let's see 3.
Now let's see 3. Let's see 4. Because you said it best. You said if Justin Fields plays like he did against the Denver Broncos, the Bears will not lose every single game.
No.
If he does not play as like that. And he was unreal.
Yeah.
And you know what's the crazy part is? He's a running back, Josh, but he leads the NFL in passing touchdowns right now. But he's a running back. He doesn't throw the ball.
He's played the extra game, but yes.
Yeah. But still, he's up there. Come on, give me my.
Yeah, no, I'll give him credit. I can't believe this. I told you this on the phone last. I don't know if you remember because you were in an interesting mindset. We actually have the Broncos are not cutting Randy Gregory. They're trading him to the Niners. Interesting. Anyway, that's an interesting depth move for them.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all people who played against DJ Moore in fantasy last night.
It was a Fields DJ Moore stack actually in the league that I have him. So I got 89 points out of them.
Yeah. Dude, they were unreal. That duo, it was perfect. And once the second half hit, I'm like, God damn it. I swear to God, if we fucking do it 2 weeks in a row. And once I saw, this is the same for all football teams. Once you see the little lucky things start to go your way, like bad snap to Justin, and he catches it all the way up there and runs up the middle for the first down.
Yep.
Once you see those little lucky things happen, you know you're winning that fucking game.
Yep.
And
I can't believe this, though. And I told you this on the phone last night. I spent 2 years saying that Justin Fields was a guy. Justin Fields can be a franchise quarterback. Justin Fields is going to be really, really good. The second I give up on him, the Kansas City game, he then proceeds back to back to have the 2 best games of his career as soon as I gave up on him. When I was hyping him up, he did nothing special. He was nothing. He wasn't the guy. He wasn't quite there for 2 years as I was hyping him up.
He was insane. He
Give up on him, he balls out.
He was playing his ass off. And another thing that I have to give him props for is not him, but that defense.
Yeah,
they were banged up, 3 out of 4 starters out for the game. Kyler Gordon, Eddie
Secondary
Jackson, and fucking
really stepped up.
Jalen Johnson. Missing 3 starters in the secondary. And they got a pick, and they played some lockdown fucking defense, especially the first half.
Your secondary was
I was
phenomenal yesterday.
shocked. Yeah, and it's all of our backups. It was all backups.
Greg Stroman, Terrell Smith, Jalen Jones, all 3 of them.
Another man who gets props who just came back off of IR. A man who just came back off of IR. Tevin Jenkins. On the O-line. 36 snaps, 0 pressures, 0 sacks allowed.
Nice.
Unreal. I mean, this is the first day in a very long time where I actually want to talk about Chicago Bears football, and I'm very happy to talk about Chicago Bears football. Josh, it's been a long fucking time, and I just can't believe it. Blows my mind. I know that's Washington Commanders, and I get it. But if I know one thing, the Chicago Bears just won, and now you got a 10-day break. Get your secondary healthy. Eddie Jackson should be back. Jalen Johnson will be back, which we need them against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
But look, if you could somehow find a way to beat Minnesota, and then you play the Raiders at home, and then you could get a win against the Raiders, and you're sitting at 3-4. Joshua.
This is a 4 or 5 win football team.
This is a 7-9 win football team. I'm sticking by it.
I'm
sticking by it, Josh. Justin looks too good. He looks too good. Too good. You see, what I hate is if we fucking won on Sunday, we'd be sitting at 2-3 right now, and that's a lot different than 1-4.
Yeah, it is. It's way different.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm itching, dude. I'm itching. But hey, this team, they finally figured it out. How about the Bears? Packers fucking suck. Rest in peace to Dick Butkus. I love him. I love him. I love him. What's on the agenda today, Joshua?
Well, it is Friday. You know how that goes. You got to be making all of your picks. We have actually now 2 trades to go over. And actually, let's continue with the Bears here and talk about your favorite player. Chase Claypool is headed to the Miami Dolphins Chase Claypool and a 7th is going to Miami for a 6th.
Good fucking riddance. I am so happy that bum is gone, and he's going to get no playing time in Miami.
It's going to be him, River Craycraft, and Braxton Berrios competing for that 1, 2, 3 spot from the snaps.
Yeah, and Braxton Berrios, there's a very good chance that he will get it, and not
River
Chase
Craycraft.
Claypool.
River Craycraft.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, whoever gets it between them two, it is what it is, but Chase Claypool fucking sucks. He's such a bum. He's a loser. You don't show up the entire offseason, basically. And then the media asks you, are the coaches using you wrong? And you just fucking laugh your ass off and go, yeah. Scumbag guy. Scumbag move. He's a douchebag. I liked him. I loved him.
Dumb move.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I did. I liked him. I liked him. When he first came here, I was super excited because I thought, you know what, that he's a good guy. You know, he does all the social media and stuff. Seems like a fun guy. He's a tool. He's an absolute tool. Fucking hate it.
Yep. All right. First game. Oh, go on.
Do you see that one rant about Evan Neal? One of the Giants radio guys.
Yep. He's, by the way, he is that bad.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Did you guys see what he said? Evan Neal said to Giants fans? Imagine a player on your team. He goes out and says, a lion doesn't listen to the sheep. And then he says, all of our fans are hamburger flippers.
Great way to get the fans on your side, isn't it?
Yeah. And this Giants radio guy just goes on this fucking tear. Just absolutely going in on him. And if I agree with them. If I'm Brian Daboll, I'm telling him, kick fucking rocks. You are out of a job. Kick fucking rocks. The people who pay your salary. And you're going to call them burger flippers.
Yeah.
That's unreal. That's just fucking unreal.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Next one that you want to get into, Joshua.
All right, now we got to call Michael because the London game. Call Michael Murphy on speaker. He said he would answer.
I made just two Just like beef and cheese taco. That's all it is. Nothing crazy. And tonight, me and the boys, that's where I was the past 2 hours. I've been at the grocery store. Because we're cooking it up Maryland style tonight.
Crab cakes.
We're doing a crab boil. We're doing a crab boil at our house. It's fucking cold as hell outside. It's raining. It's dog shit out. So we said, fuck it, man. It's $20 a guy. Why not? It'll be a good time.
I'm on.
I need some fuel in me for the show.
Claimed you
Dude.
would
I'm
answer.
fucking dying.
Your call has been forwarded.
These guys,
Claimed you would answer.
I celebrated that Bears win last night like we won the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh,
Do you even remember me calling you last night?
when? Oh my God. Yeah, I do. I was at University of Illinois. I was at the bars there.
Joshua, 14-3. You told me frat boy mode was activated. Is exactly what you told me.
God, that's so cringe. That's so bad. But no, me
Frat
and boys,
boy
we had a
mode
good
is
night.
activated. 14-3, Joshua.
Fucking hell, that's
14-3.
bad. Mm.
That is exactly what you told me.
We were at the bar, and my buddy knew
No
the bartender, so the whole tab was $8 for the whole night. Get whatever you want. So we fucking went crazy. It was a good time. Just
All
like
right.
this taco, it was a good time.
Michael is not answering, whatever. Maybe he'll answer later. But this game I will be picking with you. The Jags and the Bills in London.
Nice.
All right, Jacksonville.
Let's talk about it.
Buffalo looks incredible right now.
Mm-hmm.
They right now have won 3 games in a row by 28 points or more.
It's
The
wild.
last time a team did that, and the only time a team has done that 4 straight times, believe it or not, the 1942 Chicago Bears.
Attaboy.
So,
Good job, Joshua.
theoretically, if they win this game by 28 plus, they will become the first team to do it since the 1942 Bears and the first team to do it in 70 years. Actually, 80 years.
And I love the Bills. I love the Bills hype up. And the Bills are a regular season team. In the postseason, never touch the fucking Bills because they will disappoint you and they will rip your heart out. They will absolutely rip your heart out. But here's the thing. I wish that Michael Mursky made the sound. Connor Burns, upset of the week.
All right. What's the
Give me
spread?
the Jags in London. I think it's 6-point spread.
Yeah, I assume it's enough to make it your upset, but got to double check.
Give me the Jags in London to go in there and get the
You're good.
fucking job done.
This is your upset of the week. You're going with Jacksonville. What's your score?
You know what? I'm going to take the Jags. $27-26.
27-26.
Yes, it's literally like right there. It's like
Not a bad upset
It is-
pick at all.
very close game. You like that?
Not a bad upset pick at all.
No, I just think, Jacksonville, they're staying in London.
First team ever to play 2 straight London games.
Yeah, first team ever. I'm with it. I
gonna
love
be
it.
interesting.
I'm with the Jags. All right, next game.
I'm gonna for my pick for this game. This is the one game I am gonna pick. We'll be live for the second half of this game. We're gonna get the kickoff show starting at 9:30 this week, so we can call the second half of Jags Bills. And we're gonna be making our picks for all the other games though at 9:30 as well on Twitch. But I'm gonna make my pick for this game now. Michael was supposed to be making his picks now. He did not answer though, so probably call back later. But I am. The entire AFC South is 2-2 right now. So it's a close division. I still think the Jags are winning this division, but I think they're going to lose this game. I'm going to pick Buffalo. I'll say
Okay. Josh is a
34
scumbag for
to-
picking Buffalo. Josh is a scumbag.
34-23.
34-23, not bad. Not bad.
It's the
not bad.
here's the thing. Everyone, some of this Bills offense as they should, but this Bills defense is incredible. They're
Yeah,
the
no, their
team
defense has been on
that
fire lately, dude.
shut
For
down,
fantasy
at
for me.
least-
Oh
least
my
it's
gosh.
close.
Turnover central, too. Turnover central.
unbelievable amount of turnovers.
They've been all over it, man. Yeah,
They did a
I
great
like that
job
pick.
of
I mean,
shutting
it's
down,
just
Miami.
It's just, I don't know. I have a weird feeling. It's just like, dude, it's such an advantage being able to stay in London
Yeah,
for
it
a
is.
full week.
Massive.
It's such an advantage, and
Massive.
I'm with it.
I
think the
very,
Jags
very
win the
easily could see the Jags win this game. Very easily. And
Yeah, you hate the
Probably-
Bills? I do not hate the Bills.
probably preseason pick to this game for Jackson.
I like the Bills a lot. It's just in the postseason, dude. The past 2 years they've been so disappointing.
Yes, we know about the trade.
Not even the past 2 years, the past couple years, they've been so disappointing. They literally murder everybody in the regular season, and then once the playoff hits, they're done. Amon-Ra, doubtful Sunday. Jahmyr Gibbs, questionable.
Okay. There you go. All right, next up,
Too shabby.
another very, very, very interesting game. Texans, Falcons. Only the 6th time these two teams have played.
I gotta look at my pick.
CJ
I made my
Stroud,
picks earlier this week.
second only behind Cam Newton all time in passing yards by a player in their first 4 starts.
Yeah, I am
Only
not a
Cam
Swiftie.
Newton.
I am not
Only
a
Cam
Swiftie.
Newton has had more passing
Josh
yards
is a
in 4
Swiftie,
games.
though. Josh is a big Swiftie.
Really?
Yeah, Josh loves Taylor Swift. And you know what? This one, dude, the Texans look so fucking good. But the Falcons are going to run the ball all over him. Give me the Falcons at home. Because did you know, I don't know if it's still true or not. Me and Sway talk about this every week. That Desmond Ridder, has not lost a home game with the Falcons.
He's terrible, though.
Yeah, I know, but he has not lost a single game at home. All of his losses have been on the road.
He went a long
So I'm
time
a-
before throwing his first pick, too. And then he
So
decided
we
to throw
agreed.
3 of them last week.
We agree. We're taking the Falcons every time that they're at home until he loses a home game. So I'm taking the Falcons here. And I'm going to go 17-13 Falcons.
All right.
Just a shitty, low-scoring game.
This is the opportunity, by the way, for Houston to prove to me that they actually are legit.
Yeah, no, if they win this game, they're legit.
All
They
right.
got a lot of momentum.
We talked about it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, doubtful. Jahmyr Gibbs, questionable. Luckily for them, they take on the only team in the NFL without a win. Carolina Panthers. 8-3.
Can I have 2 upsets of the week?
Yeah, you're allowed to. You just have to designate one of them as your upset of the week.
Oh, well, this isn't going to be my upset of the week because Detroit's going to fucking beat the brakes off this team, even if Amon-Ra and Jahmyr Gibbs don't play. The Lions are going to beat the brakes off of them. Jamison Williams, anytime touchdown is free money. The gambler
Is he
himself,
betting on that?
probably.
Okay.
You're such a yuppie kid, Josh. But
Sam
that,
LaPorta, most catches by a tight end ever through 4 games. Mike Ditka, the only one with more yards by a tight
wow,
end
a lot of Bears facts today, Josh.
Yeah, I
Good
know.
job.
None of
a lot
that's
of
on
them.
purpose either.
It's just all of it in the air, dude. It's just the Bears. The Bears are in the
None
air.
of it is intentional.
The Bears are in the
Oh
air.
my
They're
God, I almost hit
everywhere.
end stream.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But
Hit comments instead. We're good.
give me the Lions 28-10.
All right.
28-10. Big Lions win. At home, dude. Ford Field's going to be rowdy. They're going to be
Yeah,
rowdy.
it will be. It will
Yeah,
be.
they go
Those
crazy. there.
Lions fans, man, we saw last week at Lambeau. They travel. They travel
They're nuts.
real well. Should be
It's
interesting.
like, dude, I'm really excited to watch Bears Vikings because I know that Soldier Field's going to be fucking loud after that Thursday nighter.
Panthers, if they lose, they'll be 0-5 for the first time since 2010. And
Good.
The Lions,
Keep losing. Carolina,
win,
keep
the
fucking
Lions-
losing.
the Lions of the win will have their best record through 5 games since 2011 when they started 5-0 that year, actually.
Good. Lines are cool.
All right.
But Carolina, please, please, please just lose out. Lose out. Go 0-17. It would be so cool. It would be awesome.
It would be good for you.
Then you know what? Let's just get Caleb Williams and Justin Fields, and then they just split time. You know what I'm talking? That would be pretty cool. They just literally split time with each other. They both stand in the pocket, and then you don't know who the ball is going to. They either snap it to the left or snap it to the right. It would work.
Bryce Young has played 3 games. I'm not judging him.
Yeah, he's not a bust.
He has not looked great. He's played 3 games, though.
Yeah, no, but you can't say if he's a bust or not. You got to give him a lot more time.
All right.
Yeah.
We talked about the entire
Dude, you
AFC
know what
South.
quote I heard the other day, and it's been really sticking in my mind. It's crazy though.
What is it?
So I forgot who said it to me. No, it was in my comments last night during the game. To all of Justin Fields haters, keep jerking him off because he's about to come.
Jesus.
And I think that's the coolest thing ever. Like if you just tell somebody that, yeah, keep doing it because you know what I'm saying? That's like a cool quote.
It's an interesting one. It's a new. I've never heard it before.
Imagine Josh saying something like that. Like Josh is pissed off at you and he just says that to you. That would be insane. Or Michael, dude. Imagine Michael walking up to you.
It would be different.
Oh my God. I would cry tears of joy. If you guys missed it back in the day. Back in the day, when I hit 100K, we did this stream with the Next Network where Josh and Michael wrote down 100 questions to ask me on stream.
50K. It was 50 questions.
50K. 50 questions. Yep. And we just went through it. And I mean, it wasn't really football related. It was more just about like life and shit, you know. It was a good time. And the one thing I asked is that Michael could rap some Chief Keef for us.
Yes.
On there. Oh my God. There's a video somewhere. Somebody has it.
Someone has it.
Of Michael sitting there doing the Love Sosa intro. And it's when he still had his high voice too.
Yes.
Funniest shit in the entire world. Like you will cry laughing. He's like reading it like fuckers in school telling me.
No. Remember, he wouldn't curse. I had to jump in and say I cursed.
Oh my God, that's right.
And
dude.
he said everything else.
Yeah, he did. Oh, dude, that's so funny. What a time. What a time to be alive right there. Oh, all
right.
Good times.
Next up.
You tell I'm just in a good mood today. I'm in a lot better mood than usual. Yeah.
The
all right, next game.
Entire AFC South is 2-2. We already talked about Houston. We already talked about Jacksonville. Now the other two teams who go against each other this week, the Titans and the Colts. This should be an interesting one. Tennessee is 2-2. They don't seem like a 2-2 team, but they are. They are.
A lot of hard picks this week.
Derrick Henry owns. And I mean,
it's not really a lot of like
the AFC
good games. It's not really a lot of like really good games. It's just a lot of weird games this week.
A lot of great matchups.
Yeah. It's a lot of weird games. It's a lot of hard picks. And this one, I'm like the Colts are at home, but I'm rolling with the Tennessee Titans because Derrick Henry's going to run the ball all over him.
He owns that division.
I think it's going to be a low scoring, just ground and pound Derrick Henry. Just your average Derrick Henry game. That's what I'm really thinking here. And I'm going to take the Titans. I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. Give me it like 13-10. Titans.
I was about to say it. You beat me to it. The other side of things, though, is Jonathan Taylor, who, I don't know about you, I did not think we would ever see him play in an Indianapolis Colts uniform ever again. I really didn't. I thought he was done.
Dude, this shit happens every offseason.
Yeah,
it happens
and he's
every offseason with players.
He's the first player that I actually thought since Le'Veon Bell that would actually sit out.
Dude, you never believe it.
The only one I've ever actually said that about.
You never believe it, Josh. You can't.
I never do. He was the first one.
Yeah.
He was the first one.
All right, yeah, no. I still am sticking with 13-10, and I think it's just going to be a ground and pound defensive game.
So it should be an interesting game for sure. Mm-hmm. The other thing, though, is Zach Moss has been playing very well for Indy, so I'm excited to see what they do. Obviously, JT overtakes him, but I want to see what they do with Zach Moss and how much they do use him.
Yeah.
Because he's been productive.
Yeah.
All right.
Next game.
Really good games, a lot of really good matchups, and this is not one of them. Giants and the Dolphins.
Next game. 100-0.
Lock of the week.
Lock of the week. 70-20 is my score. Dolphins.
There you go. There you go.
Whenever the Dolphins play a shitty team, I'm just going to say 70-20 for my score.
Miami Dolphins on a tear. They could be 4-1 for the first time in 20 years, 2003. The most.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I was born in 2003. I'm 20.
The most total yards of offense through 4 games in NFL history belong to the 2023 Miami Dolphins.
That's wild.
This offense has been unbelievable. In fact, let me pull this up because I love Wink Martindale. I will always be a Wink fan. Did you hear him talk about the Dolphins?
No.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
No, I didn't. Oh my fucking God. Trent to the boys. Hey,
We got another raid? Let's go.
we just got a nice raid with them. And how about those damn Chicago Bears, fellas? Everybody joining right now. How about them damn Chicago Bears? Wow. Good to see everybody in here, dude. I'm having a great day, but it was a long night. It was a fun night. I'm struggling to get through here. But I appreciate it. Hey, shout out to Trent. Shout out to Book It Sports. Fuck.
My wife.
Sorry. I
Called
appreciate
me
it.
last night before she went to bed. She said she was worried about me. She said, "You get any sleep?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sleeping like a baby. Every 2 hours, I wake up and cry and go to the bathroom and try to go back and get some more sleep." I tell our staff because we're all old enough to remember the greatest show on turf. This is like that 2023 supersonic. I mean, they're faster than that. Well, my wife.
That's funny. That's a good clip. Dude, he's a cool guy.
I love Wink. My favorite thing was when he got to New York and they asked him what he learned from Baltimore, because that was the year where we had Robert Jackson guarding Devontae Adams in the game.
Yeah.
And they asked him what he learned from Baltimore in that experience, and he says not to use DoorDash to get corners. Was his number one takeaway. Was not to use DoorDash to sign your corners.
What the fuck? That's wild. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins here, and as I said before, just fucking 70-20. The Giants suck. The Giants are horrible.
News here, it's unfortunate. This is really actually very unfortunate. And I know you're fuck the Packers mindset and all that, but David Bakhtiari has confirmed to the media that he is out for the year, season-ending knee injury.
No. That's the one Packer that I actually like.
And he has been very similar to he's been banged up for years now.
No way. Dude,
Yeah.
he's like the only Packers player that I actually like a lot because he's a very likable guy. He's a dog,
lucky
dude.
The past few years for him.
He's a beast.
Another surgery.
He's a beast.
Oh, he might be done.
Damn, dude. I mean, he just can't stay healthy.
Well, it's the same.
He literally,
injury.
like, dude, he's
the same
so
injury.
good. Yeah, it's always the same. It sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. It really does.
He's a good guy, though. He's a good guy.
All right, let's move on. This is going to be the lowest scoring game of the week. These are the Saints and the Patriots. The Las Vegas Raiders joined them as the only three teams in the NFL that are yet to score 20 points this year. Neither of these two teams have scored 20 points yet this season. Neither of them.
That's fucked. That's fucked. This is gonna be kind of a shit show.
The Patriots had one of the best defenses in football. Now, not anymore. Not anymore. Christian Gonzalez was on his way to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's out for the season, and Matt Judon is out for a while as well.
Mm-hmm.
So their defense is going to take a massive, massive hit.
You see, I told you before.
Over 20, not 20. Over.
I'm big on New Orleans this year, and I'm going to ride with the Saints in this one. I think the Saints are going to go in there. I mean, it's just going to be a disgusting game.
Yes, it will.
It's going to be a disgusting game. I'll still go with the low score prediction. I'm going to take it like 16-13 with the Saints. I feel like it's just going to be
coming.
I feel like this weekend it's just going to be a lot of brutal football games.
Keep those low scores coming.
Yeah.
Ravens Steelers, baby.
Oh my God. This will be fun. You see, I'll be able to enjoy this.
This is the best rivalry in football, Burns.
All right, shut your trap. Shut your trap. No.
It's not the most historic. That obviously goes to Bears, Packers, and goes to a bunch of other ones over Ravens, Steelers in terms of history. It does not have the same history. But if you look at the last 15 to 20 years, by far, this is the best rivalry in football.
There might be a couple better games. No. There might be a couple better games. But when you put the two founding franchises together, nothing.
That's the most historic rivalry. But it's been
the
so
best.
one-sided.
Because it's that historic, it is the best.
It's
The hatred between the
it's too
Chicago Bears
one-sided.
and the Green Bay Packers is unmatched. It's unmatched. It's on a different level.
between the fans, yes.
Between the fans, like the fans, the teams.
I don't feel the players have the same
The
hatred.
teams,
towards
it's
others
not
as
really
the
that
fans.
much anymore. It's not back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
even-
God,
honestly,
dude.
Ravens Steelers has lost a little bit of it, but it's still there. It's still there.
Dude,
and
back
it's
in the
talked
day,
about
it used to
so
be
much.
fucking benches clearing, huge fights all over the
Right.
field. It was wild. I mean, obviously now with the new NFL rules and everything, and PC, you can't do that anymore. You can't.
All right.
Like I forgot his name, but when it was 1986, Bears just won the Super Bowl and they're playing the Packers. They had another great season until 5 seconds after the whistle was blown.
Yeah, that's maybe the dirtiest hit in the history of the league.
Packers player just goes up, fucking throws
exactly
Jim
what you're
McMahon
talking
down,
about.
out for the year. Fucking scumbag team,
Might be the
scumbag
dirtiest play I've
organization.
ever seen in my life.
Dirtiest play of all time. Bears could have won back to back. They easily could have.
They actually really could have.
They easily could have until that happened.
Yeah. All right.
And this game, I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens.
Good.
You're welcome, Joshua.
Good.
You went with the Commanders last night, though, so fuck you. That was a dick move right there, Josh. That was a dick move. But I'm going to take the Ravens to win this game 21-20.
All right.
No.
I've actually
Big
felt that
change.
feels pretty good.
21-7. I'll keep it basic.
Oh wow.
21-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I forgot how bad Kenny Pickett was for a second. I forgot
By
how
the way,
just
is playing. He is playing.
he is. Okay. Well,
You
either
don't
way,
feel
I
good.
mean, if it's
Never
Mitchell
changed this
Trubisky, that could
I know that
that
would
could flip
change
it
your
around.
pick. That would change your pick. But like that just straight up would change your pick. Right? We both know it. But
I love Mitch, dude. I mean, he sucks now, but I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
it's Steelers week, man. And the Ravens say you are not a Raven until you beat Pittsburgh. That's what they say here. You are not a Raven until you beat the Steelers. We went 2 years without beating them. We split last year. We smell blood in the water. I will never, ever, ever predict this to be a blowout. Ever. I don't care. I don't care if we're going into a game and it's the last game of the year and one of them is 15-0 and the other is 0-15. I'm still going to predict a one-score game between these two. It's just how it works. But man, I smell blood in the water. If you eliminate the rivalry aspect and you just look at these two teams matching up. Whoa.
It's going to be a
Good.
It's just going to be a dirty defensive game. That's all it's
I
going to be.
still do not expect that to happen. I still think it'll be probably within a field goal because it always is between these two.
Yeah.
It always is. This is the 34th time these two teams. This is the 34th time that John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin have gone against each other. Another Bears stat. George Halas and Curly Lambeau are the only two coaches. George Halas and Curly Lambeau, 49 times they went against each other. Other than that, this is the most times two coaches are going against each other. 34 times now.
Wow.
Between Harbaugh and Tomlin.
That's
always
wild.
a dogfight.
I'm going to take the Ravens. I like the Ravens. Get the job done in Pittsburgh, too.
Yes. Let's get the job done.
Get the job done, buddy.
Job done.
I'm rooting for you.
If these guys don't get the job done, whoa. Bengals Cardinals.
Going into the year, I thought that this would be like the easiest pick ever.
Imagine if we told you in week 1 that the Bengals and Cardinals would be entering into this game against each other in week 5 with the same record.
Yeah, you're selling drugs. You're on crack if you think that that's real. I'm going to take the Bengal because this is more of a must-win than Thursday night was for the Bears. This is way more. Yeah. This is way more on it. Extremely more. This is the biggest must-win game in football this weekend.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like, Bengals, you need to go in there. Joe Burrow, figure it the fuck out, man.
James Conner, 50-plus scrimmage yards in 24 straight games, James Conner.
That's wild. But Joe Burrow, figure it the fuck out, man. It's really, you're one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Play like it. Play like it.
Or sit down because you're hurt.
Yeah.
One of the two.
One of the two. Jinx, you owe me $20. Venmo.
That was not the same time.
At the Real Burns 3. No, but still, we said the same thing. It was the audio lag. You guys, write that down. I think that's like the second Jinx on here, so you owe me like $40. Josh has a running tab with me, but I'm gonna take the Bengals here, and you know what? I'm gonna say statement game. Fuck it. Give me them 35 to 13. Statement game.
They need it.
Plus, I need the Cardinals to lose because I have their under on wins for the year. So
it would be beautiful though to see Arizona win this. Oh,
dude, you would be in heaven. You would be in heaven.
Especially if then we beat Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, you would be in heaven.
All right.
Next one.
This is a really interesting matchup. The Eagles and the Rams.
The Eagles and the Rams, dude. This is like another just weird game.
This is a great game.
Yeah, no, this is a good game. It's just so weird, though.
The conversation, because I live in this area, obviously the Ravens are the number one team here. The Commanders are second, but there's a ton of Eagles fans in this area. And every Eagles fan that I know, the conversation is all the same. They're 4-0, and they're all just like, Like, I've not talked to a single Eagles fan this week that is, like, happy with the way their team has played, and they're 4-0. And you know what? It's fair. Fair. Yeah, because they've looked good, but they have not looked like the same team.
No. And I think that this week is where they really start to turn on the Jets. And I'm going to take Philly here.
Okay.
And I'll take them 40
to
20.
Cooper Kupp is back this week, by the way, as well.
40 to 20. 40 to 20.
So what do we think, though, about Cooper Kupp and what that will mean for Puka Nacua, who is on a historic start to his career?
I think that it will be perfectly fine. I really don't think. I mean, he's going to get less production, but at the same time,
he'll still be good.
He'll still be good. Yeah.
He will still be good. Yeah. I think Nacua will still be very good. He's still going to be, he's been great. He won't have the historic season that he started his season with. It won't be, I mean, he is one of 3 players alongside Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson that are on pace to have the 2,000-yard season for a receiver. Like, that won't happen, but he'll still break 1,000.
100%. I agree.
He'll still break 1,000. Here's my question
for
you. Do you think either Jefferson or Hill will be the first to break 2,000 though this year? Do you think it'll happen? Do you think either of them will do it?
I think there's a shot that Jefferson does it.
It's going to be very tough.
Just the biggest thing is that they can't get hurt. He can't get hurt. And that's the only thing. Like both of these guys would have been able to do it in years prior. It's just most of the time they get hurt and they're out for a game or two.
The average per game, you need 117 yards per game to get to 2,000.
That's wild.
That is a ridiculous stretch. That's why no one's done it. I mean, 16 games is even crazier. But through 17 games, you need 117 yards on average per game. So that means that assuming you're not going to just keep up that pace, to make up for the inevitable 50-yard game, you need a 200-yard game in there.
100%.
Tyreek Hill's coming off a 50-yard game. So he needs like a 200-yard game to keep himself on that pace now.
Yeah.
Like, that's how tough it is to get there.
That's crazy, bro.
That's why no one's done it.
That's fucking wild.
It's really, really, really tough. All right.
Next one.
Jets, Broncos.
Fuck this game. Fuck this fucking game. Give me the Jets. I like them. I don't know why. I'm laying down, Joshua.
All right.
I don't know why, but I just like the Jets. I like them this week.
Straight games without allowing a 300-yard passer.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But no, I like the Jets. And I think they're just going to shut down the Broncos. And after that Bears game, even though the Broncos won, their defense is supposed to be unreal. Like, their defense is supposed to be really good. Pat Surtain's a fucking dog.
Their defense is terrible.
Yeah, I know. Their defense sucks. They're on track to be
top
one of the
3 defensive football last year.
Yeah, they're literally on track to be one of the worst defenses in football somehow. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. And
shout out to Giro Evero.
I'm gonna take the Jets here, like 16 to like 7.
All right.
Just a shitty game.
I
Shitty
need to
game.
go on a rant here.
Go ahead. Go for like fucking 5 minutes. I gotta use the bathroom,
Okay,
so go
not
for like
that long
5
of a
minutes.
rant, but I do have a rant, and it goes about Marvin Mims.
Okay, we'll go. I'll be back in like 5.
Marvin Mims. This man leads the team in receiving yards this year. He has been so good for them ever as long as he's been on the field. The team leader in receiving yards. Do you know where he ranks on the team in amount of routes ran? 6th. 5 more players are playing above him. He is on their depth chart in terms of usage, the number 4 receiver. And he is leading the team in receiving yards. Why aren't you using him more? And it hasn't even been gradual. It's been pretty much the same usage every week. Please use him more. He's a dog. He's really can be really, really good. Please use Marvin Mims more. Another guy that I want you guys keep an eye on is Jaleel McLaughlin, who was very, very impressive last week against Chicago once Javonte went down. And with Javonte struggling, Jaleel McLaughlin, keep an eye on him as a potential player as well. What's happened to Garrett Wilson? I'll tell you what's happened to Garrett Wilson. Zach Wilson happened to him. He's got a terrible quarterback. That's what happened to him. I have no faith whatsoever in Zach Wilson turning around at all. He had 1 good game. Congratulations. He still sucks. He's not good. He's not. I'm sorry. He is still one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen. And I'm not going to go off of that because he had 1 good game on Sunday Night Football. Burns is going to the bathroom. We'll be back in a minute. But, yeah, I appreciate all you guys, though, tuning in to Burns and Berman. And new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. On Wednesday, we'll be having a guest every single week. Which, well, at least ideally, we're having a guest every single week. But, yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you guys are follow on Twitch. Follow us both on TikTok as well. Got 64 viewers on Twitch right now. Shout out to Book of Trump with the Raid. And 31 viewers on YouTube. Yeah, also we have, I have you here as well. We have the kickoff show coming up at 9:30 a.m. Eastern on Twitch, where me and Michael will go through all of these games, make all of our picks. We also will be going through the second half of Bills Jaguars, and of course, we'll be live on Twitch for Ravens Steelers, which will obviously be a great game, as it always is between those two teams. You never can go wrong with some good old-fashioned Ravens Steelers, the best rivalry in football. I mean, come on. But yeah, what do you think about Notre Dame this season? Well, that loss to Ohio State was obviously huge. They obviously, yes, Russell Wilson is playing way, way better this season. Russell Wilson's actually playing some pretty good football this year. He really has. He really has. I got to give him credit, which again tells you about their defense, how terrible it is, despite how great it was last year. And it's a very similar, if not pretty much the exact same defense. I don't get it. I do not get it. Giro Evero has been killing it. And killed it clearly in Denver, and they miss him, who's now in Carolina as the new DC. Opinion on Josh Dobbs? He's nothing special. Josh Dobbs is nothing special. You talk about college football more? I do. I just don't. I'm not as into it as the NFL. That's my problem. That is the problem. All right, let's move on here to the next game. We have, remember, because we do have bye weeks this week, so we only have 3 more games to go over. And I would assume this is the most popular upset pick of the week, is this next game, the Chiefs and the Vikings.
Hello, Joshua.
What's up, Burns?
How are you, buddy? I'm good.
Doing good.
I'm good.
Doing good.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Chiefs and the Vikings. This is the Vikings getting smoked. That's what this
is the
game
most
is.
Popular upset pick of the week, too, I would say. I'm not giving away my pick.
It was good.
Not giving away my pick, but yeah.
So Josh picked the upset, guys. Don't.
No. You read.
He always like low key spoils his
one
picks.
You read that one wrong.
No, he always like.
I'm actually fully with you. I'll even give away my pick straight up. Like, yeah, I'm with you. I think Kansas City's gonna kill him.
Yeah, no, I think that Kansas City is gonna murder him. And Vikings fans, they might be like throwing beer, food on the field because they're gonna be so disappointed.
They're a nice fan base.
Yeah, they are a nice fan base.
They don't do that.
They're done. They're done here. This is the nail in the coffin. this game to the Minnesota Vikings. And that's what happens when you sell half your roster in the offseason. We talked about it a million
I don't
times.
trust their defense, and that is the problem.
No, I don't either.
If their defense was good, then yeah, Minnesota very easily could win this game. But it's not good enough.
Yeah, no. I'm taking Kansas City here, and I'm going to take I think they win it by 14. I'll go 34-20. 34-20 Chiefs. Not too shabby, son. Not too shabby.
Nope. All right. Here's your game of the week. Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys, the Niners, the best non-divisional rivalry in NFL history. This is the matchup that is tied for the most playoff matchups of any team. They've played each other in the playoffs 9 times, including each of the last 2 years. San Francisco has been a team that sent them home packing the last 2 years. Dallas, do you want to prove to the country, do you want to prove to the world that you are a different team this year? Here is your opportunity. Right here. This is your chance.
You know what, Josh? I got one phrase to say, brother. How about them 49ers, baby?
All right.
Give me the Niners at home. You thought that I was about to say, how about them
Especially
Cowboys?
how high you are on Dallas, yeah.
Oh, and I love the Cowboys. I love them. But the 49ers at home, Sunday Night Football. Come on, dude. The 49ers, that's the 4-0 team that looks unstoppable right now.
They look incredible.
There's nothing in their way. There's literally nothing in their way.
The only thing in their way is themselves, honestly.
Yeah, that's all it is. And I think this is going to be a very close game. It's going to be medium scoring size because they both got pretty decent defenses. Their offenses also can roll, though. But I'm going to go with
2 of the best defenses in football. I don't mean like they're 2 of the best defenses, 2 of the best offenses.
Yeah, and I'm going to go right in the middle. I'm going to say 24-21 final score. And this game is going to be electric. It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited for it. And no, Dallas will not be my Super Bowl favorite if they win, because my Super Bowl favorite since the beginning of the season, and I'm still sticking with it, is the Philadelphia Eagles. Still is.
This is not even a game where I would be giving away my pick. I do not have my pick for this game, and I really don't know who I think is going to win this one yet.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. On paper, these 2 teams match up with each other perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Just exactly. These 2 offenses, I feel like, are the perfect matchup for each other. But then these 2 defenses, I meant to say, it's other way around. These 2 defenses match up perfectly for these 2 offenses. So
yeah,
this could very easily be a low-scoring game. But
no,
just because
so
of
good.
Great defense. And this is going to be a really, really, really fun game.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
I really don't know who I think is going to win it. I really don't.
But this is the game of the week, and I'm making sure that I'm sitting on that couch and I'm watching that entire game.
It is going to be so fun. It's going to be a great one. Really,
it's going to be electric.
Really
I'm getting all my homework out of the way. But that's the full NFL slate for Sunday. We talk about Monday Night Football on Monday. And for the first time this season, I have my first no-stress Sunday.
You do?
I get to sit back, relax, knowing the Chicago Bears went in there and got their damn job done. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect, Josh. I love it. And boys, I still can't believe that the Bears did what they did yesterday.
They look great.
And I think that right after this, that I'm going to lay in this bed behind me and just fucking pass out because I am exhausted. But hey, I was a warrior. I made it through the show.
Through.
I made all my videos today.
Hang out? Are you just too tired? You're done.
I'm done, dude. I need to fucking go to bed.
That's fine.
I need to go to bed. Hey, bear down, boys. I had to celebrate the first one of the season. I love you all. And we'll be back here on Monday. Huh?
So you don't know how many you're going to get.
13.
Celebrate this one.
13.
This is what you told me last night. That is exactly what you told me last night.
Undefeated to finish the season. Win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I was saying 14-3 when we have 4 losses. That's how you know I was a bit loopy.
You were gone. Oh, wait, no, you said 13-4. You said 13-4.
Oh. But yeah, no, it was a good time. It was a good time. But all right, hey, I appreciate you, boys. And we will be back on here Monday at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Come and join. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube if you're watching on there. I get the notifications on my phone whenever you got subscribed. And I appreciate it a lot.
Follow us both on TikTok.
Make sure
as well,
to
Twitch,
listen to
everywhere.
Drake's new album, For All the Dogs. I'm like 3/4 of the way through it so far. It's pretty good. But enjoy your weekend. I will too. I love you, boys. Deuces.
Go Ravens. Go Ravens. That was loud. I felt like the